Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. Hope everybody has a good start of the work week, as we move into another week of racing. All the Breeders' Cup races, winning you're in, are over and done with. This weekend coming up, there is very few stake races, very low in the action, maybe 6 between Belmont, Keeneland, and Woodbine. We're here today to take a peek at the Sycamore Stakes on Friday, the 8th race at Keeneland. Grade 3, a mile and a half. It's a marathon. It's a field of 12 on the grass, 3-year-old colts and gelding. Very, very nice race, but we're going to take a peek, see what we can see, and maybe we can make a few shackles. In the meantime, folks, as we get ready to dial into this here analysis of the Sycamore Stakes, do us a big favor as always. We ask for your support. We thank you for all those who support us. Please subscribe, ring the bell, comment, like us, donate us as always, and most of all, join our membership. Well, the Grade 3 Sycamore 8th race at Keeneland, field of 12, big field, a mile and a half. The number 1 horse, Glenn County. Well, Glenn County, 15 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, and 3/3 for $398,000. Mike Maker, money making Mike making money. Mike Maker's been extremely hot at Keeneland. Tyler is up, who has been going like great guns the last 2 weeks out there. This one horse, Glenn County, I'm calling him, is by Kitten's Joy. This is a very, very nice horse. Now, 2 races back on August 14th in a Grade 1 Mr. DS Stakes, this horse ran 3rd behind Domestic Spending and the number 12 horse in this race, 2 Emmys. But the speed figures are right in line for Glenn County. We think that he has a big shot here. Draws down on the rail, should save the ground, shouldn't have any problem with position going a mile and a half. I think we'll hear from the number 1 horse in this particular spot. The number 2 horse, A Journey to Freedom. A Journey to Freedom, 20 starts, 3 wins, not horrible, 4 seconds and 2/3. Again, this is another Mike Maker's horse. Corey Lannery is up on this one. This one was beaten handily by the number 1, the stablemate Glenn County, on September 11th. Speed figures are cut below here, so we don't think A Journey to Freedom is a likely winner in this spot at all. And Hierarchy, 25 starts, 4 wins, 6 seconds, and 3/3. Mr. Joe Sharp is our trainer of record. This horse is a very nice gelding, 6-year-old, by point of entry. Speed figures are just too light in here for me. There's nothing about the horse I like. He was beaten by the horse on the bottom. I believe it's the number 11 horse, Kentucky Goes, one of my favorite horses. So the number 3 horse, Hierarchy, we're going to throw right out. And here's the X factor in the race, if you ask me. Rise the Guy. Well, Rise the Guy, there's nothing wrong with this horse. This horse returned back to the grass on August 25th at Saratoga in an overnight stake race at a mile and 5/16. It was the John Call stake race. And I tell you right now, Luis Saez did a wonderful job at this horse, running second behind Serve the King. The speed figure is phenomenal. This horse is coming off of a 56-day layoff. And I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to be my first or second choice in this spot, the number 4, the Rye Guy, trained by Ian Wilkes. And today, we have the service of Chris Landeros. And so anybody know that Chris Landeros can flat out ride on that lawn. We like the Rye Guy in this spot a bunch. And like I said, he'll be one of our top 2 choices for sure. Yamota, the number 5 horse, 11 starts, 3 wins. This 4-year-old isn't bad at all. It's just the fact that she's just much too slow in here, the number 5, Yamota. So we're going to throw the number 5 right off the ticket. And the number 6 horse, Spooky Channel. Well, the old spookster got 24 starts, 10 wins. Whoa. I said 24 starts. That's right, 10 wins. Well, Spooky Channel, the number 6 horse, deserves some acclaim. We need to take a look at this horse, because when I was looking at this horse earlier, I was like, this horse almost had 50% of his wins, Spooky Channel. Of course, the horse is by English Channel, and Barkley is our trainer of record, and Julian Leperoux is up in the orange. But I mean, you can't take a negative position against Spooky Channel. I just don't think you can. The horse has 10 wins from 24 starts and 4 seconds. That's awfully, awfully good. So I believe that this horse is going to be in the thick of it. If you're playing tries and exactors, and this horse is maybe a threat for the win position. Now, here's the thing. James Graham rides this horse all the time. He won the last start on this horse on September 26th and the Remington Green Stakes. Well, you don't get James Grahams today. You get Julian Leperoux. Why? James Graham took the favorite, rightly so, to Emmys, who's the 12 horse in here, right? So, again, that horse beat Domestic Spending, and I don't have to tell you anything about Domestic Spending. So, James Graham, rightly so, jumped off of Spooky Channel to go down to 2 Emmys, who I believe will be the favorite in here, who beat Domestic Spending last time, and of course, the rest is history. But Spooky Channel's a very, very nice horse, hard-hitting horse, honest horse by English Channel, and I think you should use the number 6 horse in any exotic wagering that you're using. Number 7, Sol Volante. Well, this is an oldie but goodie for me. This is an old Patrick B. and Cone horse. Diamond Oops trainer. Well, Sol Volante always fooled me. When I zig, he zagged. When he zagged, I zig. I could never connect with Sol Volante, and I don't think that's going to be the case here today. The number 7 horse, Sol Volante, just seems overmatched to me. Speed figures are okay. They're cut below. Kentucky Ghost beat this horse last time on September 8th. Really, really good. We don't like the number 7 horse at all, Sol Volante. The number 8 horse, Breakpoint. This is a Chilean horse. Take a listen to this, folks. This is a Steve Asmussen horse. This horse was previously trained by Chad Brown, and you don't see that very often. A turf horse go from Chad Brown to my guy Steve Asmussen. What's the world coming to? But anyway, I tell you, this here number 8 horse, Breakpoint, went from Chad Brown on July 31st to Steve Asmussen. Steve had him the first time on September 11th in the overnight stake race. That stake race was the Calumet Turf Cup at Kentucky Downs on September 11th, and got beat soundly by the number 1 horse, Mike Maker's horse, Glenn County. So I don't know what they doing here. I mean, if Chad Brown couldn't get the horse to win, and I love me some Steve Asmussen, I don't know what Steve could do with this thing on the grass. I don't like Breakpoint in this spot. The number 8. Let's not waste no time. Let's throw him off the ticket. And the number 9 is no different. Bama Breeze. This is an oldie but goodie. And of course, Rusty Arnold trains this horse. This horse was in my stable a while ago. This here horse was really meant to be touted to be good, but I know he had some physical problems. This 4-year-old, that's right, Bama Breeze, by honor code, I did cash 1 ticket at Turfway on this horse, but I think he's overmatched here by far. So we're going to go ahead and throw the number 9 horse, Bama Breeze, right off the ticket. The number 10 horse, well, another mystery. It won't be no mystery here. This horse ain't winning this race, y'all. The number 10 horse, another mystery, 20 starts, 5 wins, 2 seconds, and 3/3. You can't sneeze at that. Mr. Chris Block is our trainer, and Busquitsa Adam is up in the orange. This horse is just too slow here. The number 10 horse, another mystery. And the number 11, My Heart, Please Be Still. Well, Kentucky Ghost, okay? I got everything that I love about this horse. Maybe a little bit slower than these in here. But the number 11 horse, Kentucky Ghost, is by Ghost Zapper, so I'm going to be a little homer here. The horse has 18 starts, only 3 wins in 7 seconds, which we hate, right? I mean, this horse have a propensity to run second. 7 seconds. 3 wins, 2/3 for 280,000. But did run a very, very nice race last time against Cavalry Charge, and the race before that against In Love. It was an allowance race and an overnight stake race. Does run a nice speed figure here or there, 2 or 3 back. And if the price is square, I'm going to use this horse. And I'm not going to leave Kentucky Ghost off my ticket for one reason. 1, he's a Ghost Zapper. 2, the horse is honest, always hit the board. And listen to this. Guess who trained him? That's right, Victoria Oliver. and my boy Raphael Bejarano is in the arms. Well, I get excited because I always like this horse. You all know that. You can look back through the videos and you see me premiere this horse, Kentucky Ghost, a few times. And he really does look like he's a cut below these. But this will be one of my top 2 picks in this race. If for no other reason, the horse is in my stable. And I'm not crazy about anything in this race. So I'm going to go ahead and give Victoria Oliver, who I always support, our female trainers, as you guys know, and I like Victoria. She's a great trainer in my view. And of course, how can you say anything about our job, Raphael Bejarano? You can't. And of course, the sire is, that's right, your classic winner in 2004, the old Ghost Zapper. So I like Kentucky Ghost in this spot a little bit for all those reasons. And it's a fan in me probably. So I'm going to probably put some flyers on him, run him up and down in tries and exactors. And the number 12 horse, well, here's going to be your favorite. I really don't know what to make of 2 Emmys. 2 Emmys had 16 starts, 4 wins, and 7 seconds, right? And just as many seconds as Ghosts, Kentucky Ghosts. And this horse jumped up on August 14th in a Grade 1 race. It was the Mr. DS Stakes there at Arlington Park. And this horse was 27-1 when he won that Grade 1 stake. And he beat Domestic Spending. Now, I don't know if that was a one-off or not, but that horse has never run that kind of race before. Went to the front. The pace was extremely slow. So somebody need to put some pressure on the number 12 horse. But I thought if this horse was anything and people knew he could run and he was running in against Domestic Spending, and we know Domestic Spending is going to be very, very hard to beat on the turf on Breeders' Cup Day. This horse was 27-1. This is the horse that James Graham took over Spooky Channel. Rightly so. He won a Grade 1 race with the horse. The one thing that they did very positive after August 14th, they turned the horse out, and we haven't seen him for 69 days. So the horse is rested, he's fresh, he's fit, and the speed figure is tremendous on this horse the last race. I just don't know if we can buy it. The horse is in the 12 hole, he's outside, he is the speed, should get out and get over, shouldn't have no problem there. This horse is the speed. They cannot let 2 Emmys lollygag on the front end. I think he's going to be overbet because everybody's going to see Domestic Spending ran second. And Chad Brown's horse is a terror. I don't have no idea how this horse beat Domestic Spending, but he did. I'll use him. I'm going to try to get around him. I'm not quite buying that last race yet. I think it's a one-off. I think it's an aberration, to be honest with you. So there it is, folks. There's your Sycamore stake. So you're saying, well, what is it, Mr. Speed King? Well, I'm going to go ahead and be a homer here. I'm going to lean towards Kentucky Ghost, obviously the number 11 with Miss Oliver and Bejarano and the horse by Ghost Zapper. And the Rye Guy. I like the number 4 horse, the Rye Guy. We're going to give Chris Landeros a chance here as well. So we're going to pick those 2. We're going to pick the Rye Guy and Kentucky Ghost, as always. Folks, if you're watching this here, down in the description, please see our disclaimer. And as always, you keep it classy, you keep it 100. And most of all, have some fun each and every time that you go racing. My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm your Speed King. I'll talk to you very shortly as we move towards Breeders' Cup time. Have a good day.